You understand the importance of fitness, but might have trouble fitting it in. The following will show you how to resist distraction and remain focused with discipline. My approach is to pick a few exercises from the description in this video, constantly mix it up, and repeat often. Today's 10-minute full body workout steps it up a bit to cover all bases, increase metabolism, and keep it simple while decluttering and making the best use of time. I warmed up for 5 minutes on the bike, did a brief dynamic stretch. Let's get started and we'll finish with an amazing stretch at the end. We're going to continue the warm-up with some ultra good form jumping jacks. Activate your stomach, tighten your stomach muscles. That connects your legs and your arms to your body, and just smooth, ultra smooth. Do 10 to 12 of these just to continue the warm-up. Load the joints, get the blood flowing. Then we'll go into our first exercise. It's going to be abs. It's called the backward 7. I'm just going to ask you to do 1 rep because it's hard. And if you could do more, that's better. But make sure you do them right. Don't just try to get it in. But start in a push-up position. And it's essentially a backward 7. You'll bring your knee to your opposite elbow, across, back, and back to the push-up position. Same with the other leg. Good form, nice and slow, and back to a good push-up. Then we're going to go to calf raises, which is often overlooked and critical. A lot, maybe most foot pain that is super common originates with weak or tight calves. So do it either off of a step or leaning forward just to get the full range. So maybe do 8 with your feet parallel, 8 with your toes flared out, and make each one count. Go in the full range, squeeze at the top and all the way down to full range of motion, and then with the heels flared out, squeeze at the top and go all the way down. Off of a step is better, but this will work in a pinch. Then we go into the squat and press with whatever weight you have or no weight. If I'm going to use a kettlebell, I normally have the handle resting at the top of my chest. Make sure that your legs don't flare, your knees don't flare in or out. And you'll go down without any sudden change of direction, keeping your back straight, and then stretch. Down. Again, just like everything, incredibly smooth and just perfect form. Try to look up, have your back straight, down, and ideally use whatever weight you can do 8 reps with. And just keep it going like a slow piston with the full body, full range. Then, sticking with the kettlebell or any kind of weight, but a kettlebell is kind of an awesome way to do it, is get in a good stance where you can comfortably go down, keep your back straight, and go up, ultra smooth, and down, straight up, having the weight close to your body. So straight up. And again, a weight that you can do 8 reps without putting undue stress on your shoulders. Then the other arm, of course, all the way up, down, straight down. Have your legs, whatever is going to comfortably be your correct body position, whatever feels natural without hurting your knees. Then we get into the ever important push-up, but let's do it right because we don't want to just crank them out for the sake of getting numbers. Feel free to do it on your knee or in a full push-up position. Body straight, tighten your stomach, and ideally you want your elbows in close. I take that a step further and I push inward too. With your elbows flared out, it puts a lot of stress on your shoulders in a bad way, so keep it all in. And again, I go further and push the force this way. So we'll just go all the way down. Again, I'm pushing inward as well. And not only all the way up, but all the way up. I extend the shoulders. So down and all the way up, but all the way up. And just, it's so much better to do one correctly than to do 10 incorrectly. Then I'll go into a lunge row where similar body position as the kettlebell snatch, but a lunge position, hand on your knee, arch your back and extend all the way down, and wherever your elbow naturally goes, just come up. Probably about a 45-degree angle, but down and up. Feel free to reposition, but get a good stretch at the bottom. Again, a weight where you're doing maybe 8 reps, and just incredibly good form. So again, do about 8 of these, so whatever weight is right for you. And that is the lunge row. Then, to continue with the theme of burning fat, let's do mountain climbers. The goal isn't speed, it's perfect form. So get in a push-up position and just knee up, knee up. Good stretch, good range of motion, and do as many of those as you can without pushing it too hard. So that was 4. And I'm telling you, this is a good fat burning workout. With any workout, you want to keep the intensity 80% of the time at a moderate level. Maybe once a week, push it hard. But for longevity, consistency, keep most of your workouts at a moderate intensity and then push it hard once a week or even once every other week. The goal is consistency, and if you push too hard, you'll have nothing left or less left for the next day. So you want to mix it up, recover, and keep the intensity low so you're not wearing yourself out too much. You're just staying consistent forever. The next one is going to be a one-legged bridge where you're going to hug your opposite knee. So we're going to push all the way up. You're getting this whole complex, but you're going to further develop into a stretch and down, nice and smooth. Up and down, up, and really push here and down. Then of course the other leg, up, down, smooth. It's not about how many you can do, it's about how many you can do with really good technique. Then we're going to do a static stretch. So we did a dynamic stretch at the beginning as part of our warm-up, which I did before the video started. But then we're going to end, now that we're all warmed up, we're going to end with a static stretch. The one that I love is to lie down, grab your bottom ankle, and bring this knee pull it towards you and down. The whole idea with static stretch is to be incredibly gentle because you want to stretch. You don't want to pull and tear. You want to just stretch. So I'm pulling this ankle and this knee, just getting an amazing stretch. And then of course you'll do it on the other side. But again, the concept is before a workout, you'll typically want to do a dynamic stretch where you're swinging, twisting, and then when you're completely warmed up, typically at the end of a workout, that's when you could do the stretch and hold. But you want to stretch and hold. You don't want to bounce or stretch and stretch and stretch. You want to stretch and hold so that when you release that, the stretch remains. If you bounce or you pull too hard, you're going to stretch and then it's just going to come back. So you just want to be incredibly gentle. No pain, no gain is not true with stretching. The key is to be a lifelong student, constantly learn and evolve while listening to your own body for guidance. You are Fit Over 50, and I'll see you next time.